maintenance on the Joker every time we run the car. It does not matter. We always change the rear end fluid. We change the transmission fluid. We pull the transmission out. We readjust the clutch. We do all the bearings in the back. We do all the bearings in the front. We change the oil every time we race this car. So everything's fresh all the time. And it's a lot of work. It costs a lot of money to do, but that's just what we do. It's just the maintenance part of it. Get ready to change the oil, and I run an accumulator, so we're waiting for the accumulator to run all the oil out so we can change the oil. Like I said, we do not like to run the same oil in the car race after race. I know it's ridiculous expensive, but so is the motor. We service the clutch every time, pull it all apart. I mean, literally, it takes us 5-6 hours to get everything done that we do to this car every time we run it. But that's what you got to do when you're trying to go after that world record. All right, we're all ready to head out for testing. To the Grove it is. Clayton, can you explain a little bit what happened on our first hit out there?
This is the reason why we don't travel without Leah. I'm not used to it, and Greg was just a hair out of the groove.
Yeah, like
just
about 2 foot out of the groove.
Hair, foot,
Really
it's all the same.
Really appreciate it. And Billy sat back and just watched him do it. And Norm was just an innocent bystander too. We'll get him next time. And we would have had Jan do it, but she's got issues there, you can see.
I got issues.
Jeffrey, tell us how you're gonna smoke the Joker.
I'm gonna try.
Fucking try.
Better than try.
In Jeff's defense, he busted a rocker arm. He was only running on 7 cylinders. But I'll tell you what, he was eating a sandwich on the tree. Get the race, Mike Bellina. Sitting in line out. you guys all in Knoxville, Tennessee next weekend.
Which way do you?
Close, Clayton.
Yeah.
All right, made it in Knoxville. Dustin's changing the springs. We change all springs and shocks. Justin's working on. What are you working on, Justin?
Hanging the shirt hanger up. Gotta sell some
The shirt.
shirts.
We got to sell the Joker shirts.
You're right. Gotta put gas in the car somehow.
That's right. So, like I said, we change every shock, every spring. We don't run the springs because we're putting 1,000 miles on them before we even get here. So it's a little screwing around, but that's just the way we do it. All right.
Pretty cool. It's not as short as the other ones. So, you know, it's not as tight. Pretty cool. Hey, Greg, you're a little upset. Kind of tell me what's going on.
Car's overheating. Water pump ain't working too hot. Brand new water pump, second one we put on it, and it's sucking right now. But we ran a halfway decent time. Track's all right. Just want to get do a couple little things and go back out there. But now we got to figure out what we're gonna do about the water pump.
Okay.
All right.
Well, stay tuned. We are on the hunt, going through the pits, looking for a water pump. Is it?
Yeah.
Water pump. Yep. So we'll see what happens and see if we can find one. Leslie saves the day.
16 volt is what's knocking them out. Huh? You said the 16 volt is what's knocking them out. We gotta put a reducer on it, so it's brand new in box. Wire it quick. The only thing we need is this. We need all the rest of our stuff. Then we'll just order two of them. We'll order
I put the old one up here on the counter.
I mean, it felt good, you know. Car felt good. We'll know on the next pass. We just gotta get this fixed here.
Dustin, what are you guys fixing?
The water pump.
Mr. Leslie Horn saved us.
Chick magnet, Leslie Horn. He's a hero.
Again.
Again.
We still want to beat him though.
Thanks for the parts.
Wouldn't that be something if we beat him with his parts on?
No, what would be funny is if we get to the finals and he asked for that match.
Yeah, another one.
Okay, we got the new water pump on. We're back in the game. And we're gonna go test and tune. What are you doing?
Getting GoPros charged up. You guys want to see footage from in the car, don't you?
Yeah. Hey Dustin, what are you doing under here?
Tightening up the shocks just a little bit. 2 clicks.
2 clicks on each side. And what does that do?
To make the pressure a little stiffer.
What does that do when you do 2 clicks?
No, what we're doing is trying to keep the tire down on the track. It's too much separation right now.
Okay. Just made our second pass and the shifter busted. So, you know, maybe 3 times the charge, right?
Maybe.
It's me, Gregory. What's happening?
Right here.
Oh,
Oh, we got Mr. G-Force over here. He's gonna
Mr.
fix us.
G-Force
We're
is
gonna
the
get
hero
fixed up
now.
here.
There you go.
If you want to, you can take that off, that handle in that nut, and put all that on later.
Oh, yeah, right.
weld it up.
What we got going on is the shifter busted here, and I didn't have no first gear. I was up at the line ready to go. You know, that's number two passes, two problems. We needed to happen today because it's qualifying, not qualifying today, it's just testing, because we don't want no issues tomorrow. So I guess if it's going to wreck, let it wreck today.
I want you to inform us of what's happening. What's going on right
Well, if you
now?
look here, the shifter, my other shifter, when I was up at the line, the shifter busted it. The weld busted here, so I couldn't get it in first gear. So we just pulled it all apart. We're finding a welder. We don't have a welder in the trailer. But
One thing we need to work on.
next thing we'll put in here. We carry enough crap, but we're gonna have to carry that too. We're gonna fix the shifter, and we'll go out there for another test it. Car does feel good. I was really pumped about going out the next round. It is what it is. We'll get it figured out.
Okay.
Need to smash this together.
Right now they're fixing it. They just had a part welded and they're putting it together.
Now, where's it on?
Where's the handle? What's the handle?
here, I
No,
got it.
where's the handle?
On the bench.
On the bench. I'll go get it. Continuing.
Or we just shorten that spring up by a little bit.
What's going on? Is it going to hit?
Yeah, that's what we need.
Right there.
It's a little tight for him right now after we just got done fixing it.
Problem is when I go from my burnout to get to the first gear, it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna put my belt on to see if I can do it.
Can you help him get his, yeah. Gotta hand him the middle piece, Dustin.
No, it should be all right.
Oh, okay. So we can't reach it right now with his belt on. So
Why did
he's gotta configure something else out.
that hole on one front wall? What? No. You made that brass piece. You're gonna drill it out one hole. That's got to be what it's binding on.
Brass, this piece here?
Yeah, exactly. If you run this other one that's over here on the trans, that's got to be what. Did you put any lube in that? I think that's where it's binding.
I think it's binding here. It's like when if I get it, if I grab it with both, because I won't be able to do it with both hands though.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see, this needs to be tighter. It's hitting the pan. It's smashing the pan on it.
So just made our pass and didn't go good. Something's wrong with the clutch, we think.
Huh? When you let it out, it ain't gonna. It's not being right because when I got on the gas, it just burned
So
the
what
clutch
are we
out.
doing in here?
We are pulling our access cover so that we can get to the transmission.
Why do we have to get to the transmission?
We want to inspect the clutch and see what's going on there because something didn't seem right. So
Okay.
So, you know,
sucking right now again.
Yeah.
Welcome to Tennessee, boys.
Yeah.
Now I can't video too much more because I got a lot taken apart and I can't fit in there with all of them. But and I know there's a lot of top secret stuff in there that Greg don't want anyone to see, I guess. So I'm gonna stand back and we'll fill you in as soon as Greg can talk a little bit. At least he's little enough to fit in between there. It's very convenient.
What? I guess I'll take that to town.
What's that?
It's little enough to fit in there. It is like it's really convenient, eh? Grab it by the, if you get it by the case, you'll be alright. I just burnt my hand grabbing that thing. It's fucking hot.
You burnt yourself?
No, I'm alright. Greg, you gonna grab this when it comes through? You got the other end? Got it? It's you.
Justin, now that that's out, what are you gonna do?
Now we're gonna pull the bell housing and see what the clutch looks like.
Okay.
Get out. I need a light.
Greg down there. Dustin in here. Justin down there. Having fun yet, boys?
Yeah, you bet.
Got the car up on all its jack stands. Ready to do some major work in there. These boys got to run for their money today.
Do we get the bag trash out first? Leah, grab a broom so we can sweep underneath here to. What are you doing?
Making supper.
Making supper?
Yeah.
Why you gotta do that?
Well, because I got to take care of my boys.
All right. Second pass that boat went out. Third pass is close to touchable. But the first pass it was great.
What kind of clutch is it?
Durant.
I know, but I meant the pressure plate.
Oh, the pressure brake's that 6-finger. The other one.
Get them all down. You know how many cars you got in it?
Sure do.
How bad did you slip? Slip in every gear?
No, just the first one I got out of it.
Yeah, I believe you fixed that.
Got some plug through
Yep, we do that. Mine was worse than that. Mine was chipped, broke all up in here. We sanded mine with my stock bright stuff. Sanded all up.
Save the day.
Rick's gonna save the
We're
day.
gonna try.
What's he gonna do?
We're gonna surface this clutch right here at the racetrack.
Oh
Pressure
my
plate and
gosh.
flywheel.
There ain't nothing we can do, so we got to try that.
This is the second time you've been a hero today, huh?
We just got a welder. He welded it.
All
Hey, you
right.
drove too far to break down now.
Oh, yeah, that's very true.
We're
So
gonna make it roll.
let's get these tweaks tweaked out, huh?
That's right.
All right.
Is it gonna work?
It's gonna work. You know it.
Justin?
It has to.
Oh yeah, it's gonna work.
It better work. Thanks to Mr. Rick Varner. He helped us out here, so we'll see what happens. We'll know tomorrow, right, Justin?
Yes, we will.
That's Justin and Dustin. What do you think, Dustin? He ain't talking. He don't like the camera.
I need them.
But you know she does.
What are you thinking today, Greg?
Time to win.
Time to win, huh?
What do you think, Justin?
Smells like a win in the air.
Smells like a win in the air? Absolutely.
What about you, Grant? What are you thinking up there?
We gonna win, Grant?
Oh, Grant's too shy
Well,
to
if we
talk
win,
up
we'll
there.
put this in YouTube. Otherwise, we won't.
Edit that.
Go ahead, tell them all.
Hey guys,
Yes,
what are you talking about?
we're talking about how he was saying it was 90 degrees back home, and was trying to figure out with his accent how he would say it was hotter than Blaine.
Now, for some reason, Leslie thinks we have the accent.
Yeah.
And listen
Yeah,
to
y'all
him.
got- y'all got a-
Now, Chase,
y'all
go
got
ahead.
accent.
We
Go
talk
ahead.
the right way now.
That's right. But see, what it is, I come up here to ask if he had his car ready to make a pasta. So that's what we're working on.
exactly.
So hopefully he can make a pasta tonight, and I'd like to see him get past first round tomorrow.
Yeah. Me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
absolutely. I think that's all.
Hey,
all of
this
our
is
goals.
this is their last warning, because if you don't, if we don't get it together, Ryan's coming over on my side.
Hey, I've already
Hey.
been trying to bribe him.
Yeah.
I've already been trying to bribe him. Hey, he done went to work for him trying to bribe him. Yeah.
Justin.
I gotta work at Brian's.
So I had a little bit of a mishap on the way down. I blew a tube, and I should know better. I didn't have any spares. But leave it to the Southern hospitality of the Southeast Gasser Association. A random guy came up to me and said, "What size?" Came back 5 minutes later with a tube, and wouldn't accept any money even. So just got my bike together. I'm gonna go find him and give him a thank you.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, we'll start the monitoring off, right? We put the transmission back in last night, and all of a sudden we found our clutch in the trailer, so we should be good for today. So we just pulled the transmission back out. Well, actually, we pulled it out last night. We're getting ready to pull the clutch out, put it back in, and see what happens. All right, we'll keep you updated.
So Dustin, tell me what you think is going to happen today.
We're gonna kick ass today now that the car's right.
Yeah?
Everything's good.
That's good. What did we all change again?
Just took the tranny out, took the clutch out, and put it all back together with the spare clutch we had in there. See how it goes.
There you hear it from the crew chief. Today, and we are making just a few little adjustments. I think Justin's swapping out spark plugs right now. Is that what you're doing, Dustin?
Hey, ain't you supposed to be helping working on this car today? Huh? How we gonna win when you ain't helping? Come on.
Okay, guys, it's race day. We're getting ready to do some qualifying. Tell me what you're thinking.
I don't know. I think we're gonna win though.
After yesterday, I think we have all the bugs worked out of the system, and
Yesterday was a pretty crazy day.
Every round we had issues. Dustin happened to find a clutch last night in the trailer, so we ended up redoing it, and we feel pretty confident today.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have the hands full if this thing works.
Okay,
All right.
well, let's keep our fingers crossed. Okay, Grant, it's race day. How do you think Grandpa's gonna do today? You gotta talk loud so we can hear you.
I don't know.
You don't know?
What do you mean you
That's
don't
not
know?
the right thing to say.
No, we're looking for some luck
Ain't
here.
gonna get on that one.
You know,
Yeah.
Grandpa will edit that one.
How do you think Grandpa's gonna do today? We made a lot of changes to the car, so
Probably.
probably good. Well, that's better.
How about win? Grandpa's gonna win. That sounds better.
Maybe win.
First off, I want to thank y'all for the support. You racers, 82 cars, I think, pre-entered, so that's unbelievable. Get my background. Anyway, 82 cars is unbelievable for this time of the year. So I want to just, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys, because I couldn't do this without you. And I can't introduce last race winners because we ain't finished it yet.
So we just made our first pass. Car actually got stuck in gear, so you know, why not? Hopefully we can get it before they call us up for the next qualifying pass that we have to do. Stay tuned. Just made our second qualifying pass and it was no good. Something happened with the transmission again.
Busted the training.
Busted the training. So I'm probably not saying that right because Greg makes fun of how I say it. But yeah, that's what's going on.
That was what I told you. I wasn't even talking with that one.
Yep. Try and get a better angle over here by Greg and maybe he can kind of explain what they're doing. Sorry.
Just because it looks like it's warm.
What?
You got a crew Let's run down by Roby here. They're totally wrong.
When we pulled the transmission, we seen that all the teeth on the clutch were rounded off. So we just wanted to look at the shaft, but we never did look at the transmission. As you will see, we should have looked at it. Dustin did ask about it in the next clip here, you'll see.
You can see it. You can see it.
Boogers get in there. Little burrs. I took a die grinder or a cutoff wheel.
Yeah.
Just clean it up.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Is that the disc that came out?
No,
Okay.
this is the one I'm gotta put in it now.
Will it slide on and off there?
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
it slides on.
Yeah. Rock on.
Rock on then. Yeah, rock on. I just wanted you to look at this quick. No. I think you'll be fine. If it had ate half of that gone, I'm like, oh shit, we're taking that out. All right, yeah. But no. All right. Come on. It's gonna change, brother. It's gonna change. Good luck. Today, I hope.
And we're fixing it again.
Thank y'all.
What did he say?
Said it'll work.
You ran through the years and everything?
Greg, can you tell us what's happening here? Somebody? Dustin? Greg? Nobody?
Time to go home.
Oh, that's not the attitude. Right, Justin? It's not the attitude to have.
It's not.
There's no way I'm good.
Here, no.
What's it at? 875. 875. 869. Oh, right there. It's clutch. There's just a little bit more clutch here than the other. It's tighter though. Yep. But that like. That one's a little tight.
Okay, so what are you doing over here?
Well, I have one of these obnoxious 12-point nuts that got stuck and it doesn't want to play nice, so I unfortunately have to do a little trick of banging it around on this hard spot until it hopefully comes out.
Hey, Justin.
Because this is just how it goes, unfortunately, sometimes. We had a rough night. We're having a rough day. 2 qualifying runs pretty much out the window. So we're going to qualify dead last, which means we're going to race the number 1 qualifier.
Yes.
We have our hands full. See what happens.
So they're fixing the tranny right now, and now that qualifying is over, we didn't do very good, obviously. And how it works is now, for the first race, we race the fastest car here. So we need lots and lots of luck, which we've been asking for, and it hasn't really been working, but hopefully something will happen. All right, talk soon.
I have to thank Roby from G4 South. He worked his butt off on this transmission to get it back together for us, so we'd be ready for Orangeburg, South Carolina. Appreciate it, Roby. We'll see you there.
I just use one. I got nothing down there just in case I lose this one.
We always do. We're in September. I'm telling
do.
What are you gonna do to the car?
Well, we have to fix some things that we may have compromised over the weekend.
All right. And look who's back. Oh wait, he didn't go with us.
Back with my shit broken.
Yeah. All right, let's get her in the shop. See what we gotta do.
Here to fill you in on what happened this weekend. It was quite an eventful weekend, needless to say.
Yeah, it sucked. It's that Sega curse that all the guys have been telling me about. First pass, we went out there. The water pump, the electric motor that runs the water pump actually went out on us. Thank God that Leslie had one that he could borrow us, brand new one. We'll replace it when we go to South Carolina. Second pass, the shifter busted on me. The third pass, the clutch went out.
This is just testing and tuning, Friday.
So then Rick Varner, he come and helped us, and he resurfaced the pressure plate and the clutch disc itself, the stuff that he did before to win races with. And you know, you guys already know he's got a lot of experience, so we just had him do it, put it in the car. About must have been about 11:30 that night. My son Dustin, he ended up finding the clutch disc that we had in the trailer.
With only, what, 7 passes on it? you
Yeah,
said?
7 passes on it. So we pulled it back out that night, pulled the transmission and the clutch back out. And in the morning time, we ended up putting that 7 pass clutch disc back in it. And we went to go make our first pass.
First qualifying pass.
So the first pass,
Didn't count.
it sucked. Stuck in first gear. The pin came out of the shifter, and it was stuck in first gear. So I couldn't grab second. So we came back around, fixed that. Roby come over from G-Force, fixed it. Then we went back out there and
For the
figured,
second qualifying pass.
and we were like, we're
Right.
gone. You know, let's do it. And we took off and
And you wouldn't go into second.
went going to second
Wouldn't go into
gear.
second gear.
So we come back around again.
So we have no qualifying pass on
None.
our belt.
We pull the transmission out. We look at the clutch disc. All the teeth are ate right off it. So it's got to be the clutch disc that we just put in. So we run down by Roby. He looks at the spline. We put the other clutch in that Rick Varner fixed for us. Put it in there. We tightened everything up. One of the bolts were stripped, but we went with it anyways because we had no other choice. And then we had to race number 1 qualifier, which is Kenneth Phillips, Silver Street. You guys already know, one of the baddest ass vets in the country. But we're like, we got to give her a shot. So we went out there and figured, let's do it. We take off. The car was great. It was unbelievable. Had no second gear.
Nope.
So we ended up having to pull the transmission out, and the phone's going to have to wait because we want to get this done now so we can get this out.
It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, I know it's driving you nuts. So anyways, we ended up pulling the transmission out, took it over, ended up busting one of the dog gears in it, and that's really probably what was going on the whole time, and just kept wrecking.
What was it? A dog ear?
Gear.
Gear. I've been telling everybody it was a dog ear.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what happened. It just sucks that it happened. We'll keep pushing forward. We plan on racing this weekend, so we'll see what happens. And if not, we'll see you guys in Orangeburg, South Carolina.
Yeah.
3 weeks from now. All right, so subscribe for the page. Keep following us in this crazy struggle to get this world record.
And wish us luck.
All right, thank you.